Yeah. Well, you know it's all rock, right? Right. Yeah, it's funny, them old Western folks, when they went out west settling and stuff.
Yes.
Right. You know, they named places after things that were nearby and easily remember. That's right. Well, geez, Jed, what are we going to call this place?
Yes.
Right. Well, I'm thinking Boulder. What are we going to call this place down here? Well, I think we'll call this Armadillo. Right? You know. What do we call this one? Well, we call this one White Man's Bluff. Right? Get it? White Man's Bluff, where they faked out the Indians. Yeah. Right. Yeah, the good old White Man's Bluff. Yeah.
Same thing.
It is. Yeah. Right. So anyway, they named these places. Yeah, we covered that.
Yes.
Right. So Boulder, Rocky Boulder, Colorado. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, apparently it's the state of emergency for ongoing wildfires. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you sure this wasn't near Kindling, Wisconsin? Maybe? Right. Or Too Many Logs to List, Iowa? Like, right. You know. Really? Really? It's in Boulder, Colorado.
Yes.
Yeah, the place of the rock. Yeah. Right. And little water. Right. Dances with wolves come from little water. Yeah. Right. I don't know. It just seems silly to me.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, there's it's a wildfire. You think one of the movie crews is out there doing something? Yeah. Right. I bet it's a movie crew doing like pyro effects or something. Right. They're all just pooping their pants. Yeah. Right. Oh my God, it's a flame. Right. You know. Yeah, I don't know. It's the weirdest bloody thing. I in my whole life, I don't think I have ever seen a wildfire anything for Boulder, Colorado.
No.
Like never. Nuts. Right. Just never ever happened. Just has not. All right, well, moving along with breaking the law. First of all, I want to give a shout out, of course, to the one, the only Marnie Hawksworth, all the way out there in Victoria, British Columbia. The place is named Victoria.
Yes.
After Queen Victoria.
Yes.
Right? Right. Otherwise, the Indians before then called it way too many trees. Right. Right. So if you had an emergency wildfire warning for, the region of way too many trees.
Yes.
Right. That's something kind of important.
Yes.
People want to know that.
Yes.
Holy shit, all the trees are going up. Right. But no, it's Victoria.
Yes.
And Queen Victoria is long dead, so it doesn't matter. So there's no warnings. Right. Anyway, moving on. Nice to see you, Marnie. There's a big shout out, and I don't know what else do I say. I don't know. There's got to be something. Right. Enjoy your snow.
Yes.
I, however, will be taking the dog out in a little while after the show. And
yes.
Right. In my T-shirt, enjoying 70-degree weather. That's good. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, I was talking to her the other night on the phone, actually.
Yes.
Last night, I think it was. Shit.
Yes.
Right. Where the hell is my memory? I don't know. Right. I was talking to her on the phone.
Yes.
And she's telling me about the Malahat Drive.
Yes.
And this might interest you, Bill.
Yes.
On the other hand, it might not.
No, not at all.
No. I don't. Well, fuck it. I'm going to tell you anyway.
Right.
She was telling me that they had torrential rains that were so bad.
Yes.
And I said, how bad was it?
Right.
So they tell me.
Right.
Anyway, she said they had rained so bad that the highway
Yes.
that goes up island, it's called the first section of it is called the Malahat.
Yes.
I know, stupid fucking name.
Yes.
I know.
Right.
It's because the actual mountain itself,
Yes.
it looks like a hat.
Right.
Right? I don't know where the fuck Mala came from, but
Right.
you know. That probably derives from an original Indian term.
Yes.
Mala meaning ugly. Right?
Right.
So anyway, up there on the ugly hat,
Yes.
Right.
it's a highway, and it's this fairly steep grade to drive up there.
Yes.
Right? And then it's this fairly steep grade to drive down because again, it looks like a hat.
Right.
Pretty much take any hat, look at it, drive down it. Right?
Right.
You know. So anyway, she's telling me the Malahat was flooded.
Yes.
I'm like, how the fuck do you flood that?
Yes.
Right.
No, it's like literally this really high hill. Well, I guess it's about it goes up, I don't know, 2,000-3,000 feet or something.
Yes.
You know, it's small. A lot of folks in Pennsylvania are like, our mountains are 300 feet tall.
Right.
I'm like, those aren't mountains.
Right.
Remember when I first came out to New York
Yes.
and I met some people from Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
And we're talking and stuff, and they're talking. They said, well, you been out to the Pocono Mountains yet?
Right.
And I'm like, yep, we got a house out there on the Pocono Mountains.
Right.
And they're like, well, how do you like that snow and driving in that winter weather? Fucking.
Right.
I'm like, bitch, you ever seen Ice Road Truckers? I don't drive the snow. I drive the ocean. Yeah.
Right.
So anyway, she's telling me that the Malahat is flooded. There's like, 4-foot high water levels on the road.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm like, no way. You're full of shit.
Right.
Right, because I mean they have those cement dividers that they use to separate the road and keep everyone safe and gay.
Yes.
Right.
Well, even those things they've got built into the bottoms of them.
Yes.
If you ever actually take a close look at it, I know your lives are far too exciting to ever do that, but
Right.
there's been many times in my life where
Yes.
I've been sitting on the side of a road and looked at them and thought, oh, look at that. They got drainage. So, yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So anyway, I'm looking at these things. I'm like, well, who came along and like literally plugged every one of those?
Yes.
Right.
Because you'd had, but no, apparently the rain was coming down so hard it didn't matter. Like those things were draining like they were supposed to.
Yes.
And it didn't fucking matter. No.
Right.
Anyway, so whatever. I get off the phone with her, right?
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah, wow, you stupid drunk cracklehead.
Yes.
Right.
Like the woman doesn't drink.
Yes.
At all. Like never.
No.
She's not a drinker and she doesn't do drugs. So I'm sitting there going, well, look at that. I leave the country and you take up crack.
Right.
So anyway, this morning.
Yes.
She gets me on the Facebook there.
Yes.
Right.
Right? And she's like, oh, here, prick, here's the pictures. Right?
Right.
Yeah, so anyway, I stand corrected. That Malahat had a good 4 feet of water on both sides of the highway.
Yes.
There wasn't really any cars anymore. They didn't survive.
Right.
But the 4x4s and the trucks, you know, they were all still going, and some of them taking video and of course live streaming it to Facebook, so I could look at it and go, "What the fuck?" Right? So it was bad, and like whole sections of the hat came down. And, yeah, they're just right fucked there. I had a good laugh afterwards, but, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Just thinking of all those fucking assholes.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the ex-wife. Yeah. You know. Just, oh, yeah, you enjoy your city.
Right. I have.
You have not got back. No, you haven't.
Right.
No. You came from Montreal.
Yes.
And you have not been back there since 1962. Don't even start.
Right.
Don't even start. I know you haven't. There's no way. You'd sound more stupid.
Right.
Yeah. Well, no, it's the French East Coast thing.
Yes.
Like a lot of Americans think that you know, the entirety of Canada is made up of these French people.
Right.
No. No, I hate to burst your bubble there, but nope.
Yes.
You hear this accent I got right now?
Right.
Yeah, I got that sumbitch in Canada. Yeah. I gotta say, Biff, good coffee tonight.
Right.
Damn fine coffee. Hopefully my ex-wife drowned. That would be good.
Right.
But in case she didn't, hi, honey.
Right.
Oh, man. All right. It's time to move on now.
Finally.
Yes, sir. Don't sound so excited, Bill.
Are you ready?
Wow. All right, well, I'm ready. Yep. Moving on now. Before we get to the headlines, let's do some of these shout-outs here. Truth Hurts 1976.
Yes.
You can follow them at TRUMPLICANCHIC1. That's Trumplican Chick.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, sorry, Trumplican Chick 1. Don't be misled by Trumplican Chick or Trumplican Chick _
Right.
That's right. Follow the official and the true Trumplican Chick 1.
Right.
Accept no substitutes. There we go. And, of course, when you follow Trumplican Chick 1, of course, you are following the truth / conservative, but I'm not a filthy Republican.
Yes.
Right.
Wait a minute. You're following the truth.
Yes.
You're a conservative.
Yes.
You're not a Republican. What the hell are you?
Right.
One ugly motherfucker.
Right.
It's in those eyes. All right, so follow Trumplican Chick 1. Also, Big Mama B18.
Right.
I don't know if she fancies herself in World War II bomber or if she thinks that she's calling out bingo. I don't know.
Right.
Anyway, Big Mama B18 and Trump is my president. That's all you need to know. All right, well, it's fine. You can be that way.
Right.
Who else we got here that's damned half interesting? How about Chris Rogers?
Yes.
Yes, Chris Rogers. You can follow him at Rotary Sensei. That's ROTARYSENSI. All one word, no spaces.
Yes.
Right.
And his profile says statistical policy analysis, naval aviation, I block screwballs.